Sister Wives, Kody Brown shares his only regret about the state of his family and his hope for his brood. Exclusive. Kody Brown, the patriarch of TLC's long-running reality series Sister Wives, has spent years at the center of public attention, scrutiny, and controversy. His plural marriage, once promoted as an example of family unity, has steadily crumbled before the cameras. With Christine, Janelle, and Mary all leaving him in recent years, only Robin remains by his side. Now, after years of turmoil, tension, and estrangement, Kody is finally opening up about one of his deepest feelings. He has admitted to having a single regret about the state of his family. Alongside that regret, he has also revealed his hope for his future and for the future of his children. This is a rare moment of vulnerability from the man who has long been portrayed as stubborn, prideful, and sometimes even cold on Sister Wives. His words are giving fans a new perspective on what has been happening behind the scenes and what might lie ahead. For years, Kody presented himself as the confident leader of his family. He often spoke about principles, unity, and the importance of their faith. But as the seasons passed, cracks became impossible to ignore. Viewers saw Christine openly unhappy, Janelle quietly distancing herself, and Mary left on the margins of the family dynamic. The turning point came when Christine decided to walk away. Her choice not only ended her spiritual marriage to Kody, but also set in motion a chain reaction. Janelle followed, and eventually, even Mary, who had long been isolated in her relationship with him, announced her separation. Through all of this, fans noticed Kody often expressing anger, frustration, and resentment. He pointed fingers at his wives, blaming them for family breakdowns, and at times seemed unwilling to admit his own role. But now, in a moment of reflection, Kody has admitted his only regret. According to Kody, his deepest regret is not the fact that his marriages ended, nor even the collapse of the plural family lifestyle he once championed. His regret lies in how the relationships with his children have been affected. He has revealed that the greatest pain for him is the distance that has grown between him and several of his kids. Over the years, viewers have watched the children of the Brown family grow up on screen. Many of them have expressed their struggles with their father's choices. Some children have felt neglected, others have openly disagreed with his favoritism toward Robin and her kids, and some have admitted that their bond with Kody has completely fractured. The pandemic years only made things worse. Kody implemented strict rules that many of his older children refused to follow, leading to heated conflicts. Janelle's sons, in particular, were vocal about their frustrations, and the situation reached a point where their relationship with their father seemed nearly destroyed. In his reflection, Kody confessed that his only regret is allowing pride, anger, and control to get in the way of his connection with his children. He has acknowledged that instead of working harder to keep those relationships intact, he often stood firm in his authority, which created even more distance. This is a significant admission, especially considering how rarely Kody has taken responsibility in the past. For years, many viewers accused him of gaslighting, deflecting blame, and focusing too heavily on Robin. To hear him admit regret about his children shows a different side, one that fans are not used to seeing. But alongside regret, Kody also spoke of hope. Despite the fractured state of the family, he still dreams of repairing those relationships. His hope is to one day rebuild trust and create a future where his children still see him as an important part of their lives. Kody's statement reveals that, while his marriages with Christine, Janelle, and Mary may be beyond repair, his focus now is on the next generation. He has made it clear that he does not want his children to grow up resenting him forever. Instead, he hopes they can one day forgive him, understand his perspective, and maybe even reconcile. For fans of Sister Wives, this is an emotional moment. Many remember the scenes of Christine crying over Kody's rejection, or Janelle standing firm against his harsh ultimatums, or Mary quietly admitting she had no real marriage left. But throughout all of those storylines, the children have often been the silent witnesses. They were the ones caught in the middle of the parents' conflicts. Now, as adults, many of them have voiced their own truths. Gwendolyn Brown, Christine's daughter, has shared her criticisms of her father on social media. Paydon Brown, Christine's son, has also been outspoken about his issues with Kody and the family dynamic. Even some of Janelle's children have admitted to being hurt by their father's choices. These revelations have left fans wondering if reconciliation is even possible. Once bonds are broken, can they ever truly be repaired? For Kody, the answer seems to be hope. He is not giving up on the idea that his children might come back to him, even if it takes years. Interestingly, Kody's admission also highlights how different his priorities have become. Earlier in the series, his main concern was keeping the wives united under one household. He often spoke of building a legacy of plural marriage that his children could carry on. But now that dream has collapsed. The wives have gone their own ways, and the children have largely rejected the lifestyle. Instead of focusing on plural unity, Kody is now looking inward, toward personal relationships. His regret shows that he understands the importance of being present as a father, even if he failed to do so in the past. His hope suggests that, despite everything, he is willing to try. Of course, fans are divided. Some believe Kody's words are too little, too late. They argue that years of favoritism, neglect, and harsh treatment cannot be undone with a single statement of regret. Others, however, see this as a step forward. For them, Kody admitting his faults is a sign of growth and perhaps a first step toward genuine reconciliation. Another point of interest is how Robyn fits into all of this. As Kody's only remaining wife, Robyn has often been accused of being the center of his attention, to the detriment of his other wives and children. Viewers wonder whether Kody's hope for reconciliation includes acknowledging the role his favoritism played in damaging family bonds. If he does not address this issue, it may be difficult for his children to believe in his sincerity. Still, the fact remains, Kody's only regret is losing connection with his children, and his hope is to repair it. As the sister wives story continues, this revelation may play a major role in future seasons. Fans will likely see whether Kody takes action to back up his words, or whether this moment of vulnerability is just a fleeting confession. The Browns have always been a family under a microscope, and every word spoken by its members is carefully analyzed by fans. With Christine moving on to her new life with David Woolley, Janelle focusing on independence, and Mary carving out her own path, Kody's words now shift the spotlight to his children. They are the ones who hold the key to whether reconciliation is possible. In the end, regret without action changes nothing. Kody's future with his children will depend not only on his hope, but also on his willingness to take real steps. That might mean apologizing, acknowledge.